mash up the iconography of the Grateful Dead with the comedic sensibilities of The Simpsons. And I get stuff like this, electric squishy acid. People were like, where did you get that? And I was like, from my brain.
What is the craziest, stupidest thing you've ever spent money on?
Maybe it's not the right answer, but it's the
No
answer.
wrong
It's the
answers
answer
on
I'm
this
giving.
show. There are no wrong answers.
I one time went to a Star Trek convention, and I was like, I really want to meet William Shatner. And it's a stupid amount of money to spend just to, like, take a picture. And I, like, don't really agree with the deification of celebrities. Like, I felt stupid doing it. But I was like, I brought, like, a little Captain Kirk action figure, and I was like, maybe I can get him to kind of play along with me. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
So I stood in line, like, kind of feeling ashamed of myself, feeling like a huge nerd wearing a Star Trek shirt and having a Captain Kirk toy. I really like Star Trek, obviously. And I got up there, and he was just so, like, phoning it in, He didn't seem like he wanted to be there, and he was just going through the motions, as I'm sure he's done a million times before.
Sure.
But I had a little ace up my sleeve. So I happen to know, is very good friends. There's this pretty famous photographer, Joe DiMaggio, who my dad is kind of friendly with. So I was like, I'll just name drop and see what happens. But I went up there and I was like, hey, I brought this Captain Kirk action figure. Like, can we both, like, look at it? And he's like, I think you'll be happier if we just smile. And I was like, okay. I kept trying to make conversation and nothing was really sticking. And then finally I was like, we have a mutual friend. He's like, uh-huh. I said, Joe DiMaggio. He goes, and he finally lit up. He was like, showing emotion for the first time. And he's like, how is Joe? And I said, he's great. And so I felt good because I got him to emote.
Yeah,
One person among many. I have that picture. It's worth 1,000 words. I just described it using some of those words.
Yeah.
And it was probably the stupidest thing I ever spent money on, but I have it framed and it's a great memory.
I'm going to say delightfully stupid.
Yeah.
Like in the best sort of way.
That's great.
Let's give the camera a dead face
That's
right
what
now.
I wanted him to do, and he just, like, wouldn't. He didn't want to play along, but, like, him not wanting to play along kind of worked out.